Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant gears up to get Responsible Steel certification, engages Messrs Bureau Veritas Industrial Services for guidance and support. Director in charge visits various departments of Rourkela Steel Plant to congratulate employees for best ever performance in fiscal year 2023-24. And Utkal Divas celebrated with great pomp and show at Deepika Mahila Sangati. And now the news in detail. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP has set the ball rolling for getting Responsible Steel certification. It is worth mentioning here that Responsible Steel certification combines all the complexities of good social and environmental performance across the value chain and one of the most rigorous social and environmental standards in the industry. Only 28 steel plant sites across the globe have got this certification. Rourkela Steel Plant has engaged Messrs Bureau Veritas Industrial Services, a reputed multinational company, to guide and provide support in achieving this certification. The on-board cum kick-off meeting for this was held at the Manthan Conference Hall of DIC office on 3rd April 2024. The meeting was chaired by Mr. Atanu Bhomik, Director in charge Rourkela Steel Plant with additional charge of Bokaro Steel Plant, and was attended by Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Mr. Tarun Mishra, EDP and A, with the additional charge of ED Projects, Mr. Alok Verma, ED Mines, Mr. A.K. Behuria, EDF and A, many Chief General Managers, heads of the departments and other senior officers of RSP. Bureau Veritas India Services Private Limited was represented by Mr. Rupam Barua, Regional Head, East and Centre South, BVIS, Mr. S.S. De, Project Manager, and Mr. Saptak Chatterjee, Head of Marketing. A presentation was made by Mr. Barua and Mr. De on various aspects of the Responsible Steel certification. This was followed by an interaction session in which many senior officers discussed about the usefulness and procedures of the certification. In his concluding remark, Mr. Bhomik said that the certification will not only validate our efforts to operate in an environmentally and socially responsible manner, but also contribute in creating a sustainable society. He emphasized on completing the Responsible Steel certification process in minimum possible time. Mr. P.K. Sahu, CGM MS, welcomed and coordinated the event. Notably, by adhering to the rigorous standards set forth by Responsible Steel RSP, is willing to exhibit its commitment to transparency, accountability and continuous improvement. Responsible Steel certification is not merely a matter of compliance, but it is a strategic imperative for long-term success and resilience. By investing in sustainable practices and embracing a circular economy mindset, it provides scope to unlock new opportunities for growth, enhance reputation as a responsible corporate citizen, and secure the trust and loyalty of customers and stakeholders. Mr. Atanu Bhomik, Director in charge DIC, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, with the additional charge of Bokaro Steel Plant, visited different departments of the steel plant on 2nd April 2024 to congratulate the collective for its spectacular performance in the financial year 2023-24. Notably, the steel plant has registered its best ever hot metal crude steel and saleable steel production in the last fiscal. The Director in charge was accompanied by Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Mr. Tarun Mishra, EDP and A, with additional charge of ED Projects, Mr. Alok Verma, ED Mines, and Mr. A.K. Behuria, EDF and A. The DIC presented bouquets and sweets to the teams while interacting with the collective at different departments. Speaking to RSP collective at different departments, Mr. Bhomik said, RSP has set new benchmarks in different areas in the fiscal year 2023-24. In the current year, we need to work harder in the areas we have been missing out to record their best performances. Outlining the ABP targets for the fiscal year 2024-25, Mr. Suryavanshi exhorted the RSP collective to achieve the targets with positive intent. He also highlighted the contribution of each department in registering the best ever performance in the last financial year. The DIC and EDs went to 10 departments where they met the department collective as well as employees of the associated departments. Utkal Divas was celebrated with great pomp and show by the members of Deepika Mahila Sangati on 1st April 2024 in their office premises. Ms. Seema Deb Bhumik, President DMS, was the chief guest. Mrs. Iti Rath was the special guest of the evening. Mrs. Harshala Suryavanshi, Mrs. Prabhati Mishra and Mrs. Namrata Verma, all vice presidents, Mrs. Nidhi Singhal, Secretary DMS, governing body members and large number of members of DMS were present on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, Mrs. Bhumik highlighted the rich cultural heritage of Orissa and the rapid progress of the state on various frontiers. The program commenced with paying floral tributes to the founding fathers of Orissa and lighting of the ceremonial lamp, followed by rendition of Bande Utkala Janani, the state anthem of Orissa, presented by the governing body members. The cultural program, comprising Odia group song by Ms. Bina Pani Rath and team, Sambalpuri dance and Odia film song medley and mimicry competition, kept the members spellbound. The major attraction of the program was non-Odia members singing Odia songs. Salad dressing and cookery competition based on Orissa cuisine were held earlier to mark the occasion. Winners of each of the competition were awarded at the function. At the outset, Ms. Nidhi Singhal welcomed the gathering while Ms. Adyasha Behera, Joint Treasurer DMS, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Ms. Nishi Padmananda, member DMS, anchored the show. That's all for today's news bulletin. Namaskar.